There you are. I had expected that you would meet me, us, at the gate. You usually always do. Yes, I said a lot of things before I left. I also did not say many things that I should have. It is in my nature to be independent. But a successful kingdom is not built upon one person. I had to come to trust and know all of my people, and especially those who fight and defend with us, for us. And yet it appears that the only place I could allow myself to depend on others was on the battlefield. I pushed you away. I've pushed everyone away. And it left me alone and vulnerable. I could not admit that before. But a good king would not have hidden away on his throne while people from the villages outside starved. Would have focused so much on building a wall to protect us inside that I forgot to pay attention to and care for those I was trying to protect. To let Affogato slither his way in here. I do not regret letting him in. I merely regret becoming so lost in my own mind. I did not pay enough attention to what he was doing. And then the wall fell. And to defeat it, I had to depend on help from outsiders. From others. You always tried to tell me that. I suppose after facing dark enchantress, our souls were a bit shattered. I had depended on my friends for help, and it hadn't worked. And then my own son. But it was not their fault. And it was not his. I was so focused on being the best leader, defending and protecting. I forgot why I was doing all of it, and who it was for. And what is the point of keeping you trapped within these walls, keeping the rest of the world out, if you are all so unhappy? I have no right to ask, but may I sit with you? I would like to say everything I should have said to you before I left. You deserve that, at least. I suppose I do look different. My soul jam has ascended, awakened, been reborn. As have I. I have accepted what I was too pig-headed to welcome before I left. The others, they are fine now. But for a while, they were gone. I was alone. And I felt useless. I couldn't protect them or save them. My walls and my sword are no way to combat sickness. And the things they said when her flower was corrupting their minds, they were happier to not have to fight anymore. I wondered if I ruined everyone's lives. But they chose to defend this kingdom because they believed in it and in me. And I have to be someone that is worthy of that. I have had to accept that. Feeling things. Needing help. Allowing yourself rest and relaxation. They are not something that should be foreign to us. As I've always said. I've always tried to think that myself and my lineage were above such things. That they were not necessary. I could just focus on my work, on my duty. And that's all I needed. But I realize now how much I was exhausting myself. That a king sets an example, and if I never take a break, if I never have a personal life, are the others going to follow? Are they never going to have fun? And have a freeing, fulfilling life? What sort of example was I setting? For everyone to overwork themselves into exhaustion? I do not know if I can undo the damage I have done. And you tried to tell me plenty of times and I did not listen. That you were right. Resting, relaxing, indulging in hobbies, a good meal. It will not kill us. It will not cause us to become so lax that we stop defending ourselves. In fact, it will do the opposite. It will inspire us, give our body rest and our mind rest that they need. And it will remind us why we are fighting, what we are defending, and why it is worth it. Because it means we can keep having fun like this. Do not misunderstand me. I do not plan on running around or throwing parties anytime soon. I'm not sure that I know how to have fun. But that does not mean the rest of you should feel as though you are unable to. That I would be disappointed or disapproving of it. Or worse, that I would disallow it. But there are some things I should do for myself, as unnatural as it feels. But I have had to learn the hard way that resting is necessary for the body and mind and the soul. And I have never had the urge to dance or run around. However, people have fun typically. That is still not in my nature. However, there have been things I have denied myself because I felt as though I was weak for allowing them. So I pushed them away. I pushed you away. You who have stuck by my side throughout everything. And I disrespected you. Casting you aside, refusing to listen to you, when all you have ever been is honest and kind and cared about this kingdom and its people. And even when I didn't deserve it, You cared about me, my well-being. I lied to you. I acted as though I did not want you close anymore. That you were doing something wrong, when in truth, I crave for you to be beside me. Every moment apart from you pulls this ache on my soul. And then when you are here, it is as though the sun is out and shining, melting this exterior I have worked so hard to maintain, and you just slam straight through it, without any effort at all. And I thought myself weak, that I had not the time to indulge in a relationship, courting a romance, that I had to devote every second of my time to the wall. And yet in reality all I was doing was sitting on a throne, dwelling in my gloom, not improving anything. Perhaps if I'd let you in, if I'd listened, I wouldn't have come so close to falling in the first place. Some of the lives that we lost, and not letting anyone in. You'd have made me a better person. You do make me a better person. And I do not expect anything from you. After pushing you away, I don't expect for you to still have the patience for me. But at the very least, you deserved to know the truth. I shall take my leave of you now. I don't think you've ever yelled at me before. There's no less than I deserve to be called an idiot. Well, I pride myself of being capable of more practical things. Emotions are not something I am good at understanding or expressing. I am sorry for making you worry while I was gone. I'm sorry for everything. forgive me. I'm not sure I deserve it. Yes, you are capable of making your own decisions. They are usually the right ones. I will not argue with you. I do not wish to keep arguing with you. I would ask you to maintain a place on my council. Allow me to talk to you. Regardless of if you would like to attempt anything with me, if you even did, I cannot promise to be some affectionate, attentive lover. Do not know if I know how. You'll teach me. What now? After everything. I do not know what I have done to deserve you. How I am supposed to respond. If that is what you request of me, that I could do. I might be smiling. This is what you do to me. Make me act abnormally. When it's you, I find that I don't mind. I'm sorry for making you wait so long. I have never liked the taste of sweet things. And yet you... I could get addicted to such a taste. I cannot stay. I have to make sure that everyone else is still alright. From what I hear, everyone has recovered, but I would like to check for myself. Of course I came to find you straight away. Well, you know why now. Is it true that I heard that someone came by delivering aid? From the description it sounded like... Did you see who it was. Shrouded, yes, of course. Do you think it could have been him? I made so many mistakes. Raising him was never one of them. But how I raised him, I don't know if he would ever trust me again. My fear before was that I could not trust him after what he did. I should have listened. I should have always listened more. How could I assume it was all his fault? How could I ever think he would act like that without being under something else's control? If he came here, if he knew what was happening, that means he cannot be too far. Maybe I shall see if Carmelaro will agree to patrol the forest. She was always fond of him, you know. She idolized him. I cannot focus on those who are not here, though. I must attend to those that still are. Will I... That is, would it be alright to... Don't laugh. I'm not used to this. Well, I shan't ask you, then, if you're going to tease me. I was going to ask. Would you have dinner with me tonight? Right, then... It's already late and I have to check on everyone. Perhaps in 2 hours. Meet me in the throne room. Right. You still like, yes. I have to, right. I will look forward to seeing you later, then. Until then.
Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. Make sure you read my rules and message me to discuss your idea before ordering a commission. Links are in the description as always. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me here gave just £1 a month over there, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of my audios, the ability to leave audio requests, and 2 exclusive spicy audios a month depending on the tier. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes other days of the week. And I have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy shop also has stickers and other merch of my original audio characters under the De Vampire Prince section of my shop. Thank you so much to my new and returning patrons from last month. My new fledglings, Hachi, Oman, Zolkova Salts, Edward, Abby Cats 16, Skylar Sheridan, Charlie Mandrot, Icor 111, L, Shoob, Musa, Salamanders are cool, Oz, Sign My SP, Peachy Pup, Yikes It's Connor, Simple, Antisocial Corpse, Casey Williams, Akari, Izzy T, Angel Face, Cow Ann, Cryptid Lux, Andy, Jots, Sam Was Here, Iris Hope, Rebecca Seeker, Hi, Bingus Boy, London, Witchy Dude 23, Gretchen Ellsworth, Alan24, No, Danis, Albert Plague Doc, Kristen Jameson, Hevrana, Oops, Sleepy Doodle, Rebs, Batwinged Ghoul, Rob, Wolf Girl, Kano, Cian Cleric, Violet Waipuki, The Googly Eyed Tarot PDX, Nat Nat, Crystal Hedgehog 1, Matroshka Doll, Carper Nocturne, Mockingbird, Cheerio00, Mortif, Tori, JM, Sweetie, Bellius Cook, Smechi, Bite Me, Rose, Mulligan, Kalida Fiesta, Dented Tester 36, Lilac Sloth, Frogs, Lux, Shawnee Riddle, Quibble, Raven Nerd 23, Moonrats, Rhiannon Slorak, Whisper, Elmo El Sensual, and Dordley. And my new familiars, Faith, EK, Chrissy, and Maxine Brannock.